President Volodymyr Zelensky responsible for the Ukraine's success in fighting against Russia's attack.
Valery Zaluzhny, the commander-in-chief of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, has confirmed that the Ukrainian army fired a Caesar self-propelled howitzer at Russian forces in Ukraine's eastern Donbas region. This weapon has been causing significant damage to the Russian troops in Ukraine, and we're going to be exploring its features today. So stay till the end of the video to discover just how powerful this weapon is and the advantages it gives the Ukrainian troops. Following a period of relatively low material support for Ukraine since the Russian invasion began on February 24, the French government decided to pick up the pace on April 22nd by announcing the delivery of heavy weaponry to Kyiv. A dozen Caesar 155mm self-propelled artillery systems, on a 6x6 chassis in particular, were pledged to be moved from French army inventories, leaving 64 units in place. France has placed an order for 32 new generation Caesar 6x6 Mark II systems, which will be built on a new chassis. There was speculation that artillery planned for Morocco could be shifted to provide heavy weaponry to Ukraine, but nothing appears to have come of it. However, the army may be dissatisfied with the commitment to send Caesar, which was confirmed by French President Emmanuel Macron, because top officers have frequently complained about a lack of artillery. The 155mm cannons, which were recently sent to Ukraine, came with around 10,000 rounds of unidentified ammunition and artillery training for Ukrainians, which began in late April. This form of training, with live firing, is typically conducted at the Army facility in Congers, near Marseille, where demonstration firings for export customers are conducted on a regular basis. Caesar was created as a technology demonstrator in the late 1990s by GIAT Industries, a French state-owned firm, in collaboration with Lohr Industry. In 1994, it was first displayed in a public setting. A pre-production model was tested with the French Army 4 years later. The Caesar is a self-propelled howitzer with a 155mm 52 caliber wheeled gun. The Caesar contains 18 rounds and is normally operated by a crew of 5, though it can be operated by as few as 3 people if necessary. It has a firing range of 42 kilometers with an extended range full bore, or ERFB, shell, and more than 50 kilometers with rocket-assisted rounds, and can be carried by C-130 or A-400M. The system is linked to a computerized platform that provides automatic control. Caesar was displayed with an automatic laying system based on the Sigma 30 inertial navigation system at the Eurosatory 2006 exhibition. In the response to the demand for enhanced crew protection, Nexter is designing an armored cab for the Caesar. IEDs and roadside bombs, anti-vehicle mines, and 155mm shells landing as close as 5 meters, 16 feet from the vehicle will be protected by the added armor. It can be installed in existing Caesar cabs. Heavier armor will add 400 kilograms to its weight and raise the price by 4 to 5%. The French Direction Générale de l'Armement, DGA, awarded Nexter a contract for the development of the Caesar 6x6 Mark II next-generation artillery system in February 2022. The Mark II boasts a new chassis with a 460 horsepower engine and an automatic gearbox, as well as improved fire control software and a Level 2 mine and ballistic protective cabin. The contract kicks off a 4-year development period before the Mark II goes into production. The DGA will decide in 2024 whether to produce 109 new Mark IIs or acquire 33 new vehicles while modifying the 76 Caesars now in service. A 155mm 52 caliber cannon is installed at the rear of the truck chassis on the 6x6 wheeled self-propelled howitzer Caesar. With the French-made TRF-1 155mm towed howitzer and the AUF-1 self-propelled howitzer on tracked armor chassis, the Caesar's cannon has a hydraulic elevation of up to plus 66 degrees and a traverse of up to 17 degrees to the left and right. The cannon is provided with manual control in the event of hydraulic system failure. In direct fire mode, with an elevation of -3 degrees to plus 10 degrees, and a traverse of 21 degrees left to 27 degrees right, can also be employed to destroy ground targets with the Caesar. The weapon has a hydraulic laying system that works automatically. Charges and projectiles are manually put into the stretcher before being automatically loaded. The truck chassis can carry a total of 18 155mm projectiles and charges, which are stored in covered ammo boxes on the right and left sides. This Caesar's 155mm 52 caliber can fire a wide range of ammunition, including the LU family filled with insensitive or conventional explosives, the bonus Anti-Tank Smart, ERFB-NR or Explosive Extended Range Full Bore, and the new Katana 155mm guided artillery ammunition. With the LU family, it has a firing range of 4.5 to 40 kilometers and a high level of precision. The optimum range in direct firing mode is 2 kilometers. Nexter also designs and manufactures the majority of these ammunitions. To evade enemy counter-battery fire, the Caesar can be put into and taken out of action in less than a minute. It can fire at a maximum rate of 6 rounds per minute. Different types of artillery pointing and positioning systems, such as the Safran Sigma 30 and the IX Blue system, are standard equipment on the 6x6 self-propelled howitzer Caesar. It can also be equipped with an onboard reference package position data system, or RPPDS, with GPS. The Caesar also has a computerized shooting control system in the crew cab. Also, when the gun system is deployed in the firing position, a screen at the back of the gun system displays elevation, traverse, projectile, charge, and fuse type. It can operate independently or as part of an artillery C4I network. C4I means Command, Control, Communications, and Intelligence Network. Other equipment may include CBRN protection system, chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear, air conditioning, heating, an automatic inflating system, and a central tire pressure regulation system, which regulates the air pressure in each tire of the vehicle to improve performance on various terrains. Nexter's Artillery C2, Findart, and ballistic calculator, Bacara, can be added to the Caesar artillery system. These products meet the requirements of users at all levels of the artillery command chain, from the battery to the highest levels. They also provide tracking for logistical, tactical, and navigational solutions, which can subsequently be coupled with battlefield management systems, in addition to the tools provided for calculating and organizing supporting fire. Nexter's portfolio includes artillery unit simulators, both physical, Caesar crew training system, and digital. These tools, which are configurable and scalable, allow for a significant reduction in the cost of training artillery units by firing only the bare minimum of live munitions. For mobility, a Renault DCI 6 diesel engine is coupled to a manual gearbox with 8 forward and 1 reverse gears in the 6x6 155mm self-propelled howitzer, which is built on a Sherpa 6x6 truck chassis. It has a maximum cruising range of 600 kilometers and a top speed of 90 kilometers per hour on the road and 50 kilometers per hour off-road. It can climb a 40% hill and a 30% side slope. Without any preparation, it can also cross 1.2 meter deep fords. Before we conclude, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. These weapons are fairly easy to master. Valery Zaluzhny said that the Ukrainian gunners quickly mastered the new self-propelled guns in just 2 to 3 hours, in fact. The mobility and range of the Caesar has given Ukraine a very huge advantage, as they now can fire at Russian artilleries and tanks that are stationed at distances up to 20 kilometers away. What other weapons do you think NATO should send to the Ukrainian troops? Let us know down in the comment section. Also, be sure to check out our video on Russia Panic, Released, New American Javelin.